Top 5 Scariest Critters in the Bay. In honor of Halloween, we're counting down the 5 scariest critters in our waters. The Chesapeake critter earning the title of creepiest of them all, worthy of Halloween legend. Their tale is that of a body-snatching parasite, invading and taking control of the unsuspecting critter. When the small Loxo parasite invades the body of a mud crab, it establishes roots along the crab's tissues. The Loxo parasite is invasive in the Chesapeake region, and scientists believe it rode into local waters on the backs of Gulf oysters used to seed commercial reefs. Scientists are currently researching how exactly this parasite impacts the mud crab population and what can be done to keep the parasite from invading. The scariest thing of all is not the critters themselves, it is what has happened to their habitat. Learn more about the hellbender. With a nickname like mummies, these bay fish are practically made for fright. Their habitat often varies by season. In summer months they live close to the shoreline, while in winter they live in deep waters or buried in bottom mud. Learn more about the mummikrog. Worms may not seem so scary, but a worm covered in tiny, hair-like bristles? There are more than 110 different species of these benthic worms found in the mud flats, waters, and on the shores of the bay and its tributaries, and they serve as a major part of the diet for many fish and other creatures in the ecosystem. Some of these species build tube habitats in the mud flats, while others move throughout the waters. Research estimates that up to a third of benthic creatures are killed each summer due to the low oxygen conditions. Learn more about the bristle worm. There's a lot to be afraid of when it comes to this critter's impact on the Chesapeake Bay region. Its insatiable appetite for fish, freshwater crustaceans, and amphibians mean it is fierce competition for sport fish like largemouth bass, and they reproduce quickly once introduced into a body of water. Native to Asia, this invasive species can live out of water for up to 4 days thanks to an air bladder that functions much like lung. So how can we keep this fish from invading even further? There is a plan in place to prevent and control the snakehead, and if you catch one in Maryland or Virginia, you are required to kill it. Learn more about the snakehead.